meaning together group. Stella, meaning star. The word constellation means it's a group of stars.
Constellation is a group of stars that forms an imaginary outline or pattern on the celestial sphere, typically representing an animal, mythological person or creature, a god, or an inanimate object. The origins of the earliest constellation likely go back to prehistory. People use them to relate stories of their beliefs, experiences, creation, or mythology. Different cultures and countries adapted their own constellation, some of which led into the early 20th century before today's constellation were internationally recognized. Adoption of constellation has changed significantly over time. Many have changed in size or shape. Some become popular only to drop into obscurity. Others were limited to single cultures or nations.
The word constellation comes from the late Latin term constellatio, which can be translated as set of stars. It came into use in English during 15th century. A more modern astronomical sense of the term constellation is implied as a recognizable pattern of stars whose appearance is associated with mythological character or creatures, or earthbound animals or objects. It can also specifically denote the officially recognized 88 named constellation used today. Are spread across the sky so we can't see them all at once. They are typically divided into two maps. Using the equator as an imaginary line, people above the equator on the northern hemisphere see different constellations. The people who live below the equator on the southern hemisphere. Your ability to see different constellations also depends on what time of year it is. This is because the Earth rotates, allowing some constellations to become visible during different seasons. Constellations have 88 constellations in the sky, as recognized by the International Astronomical Union. But some can be seen only from either the northern hemisphere or from the southern hemisphere, while some constellations can be seen all year. Most can only be seen at certain time of the year and in certain season. Do you recognize this constellation? It's Cassiopeia. Cassiopeia is a constellation in the northern sky, named after the divine Queen Cassiopeia in Greek mythology, who boasts about her unrivaled beauty. Cassiopeia was one of the 48 constellations listed by the 2nd century Greek astronomer Ptolemy, and it remains one of the 88 modern constellations today. It is Pegasus. Pegasus is a constellation in the northern sky, named after the winged horse Pegasus in Greek mythology. Kai, do you recognize this constellation? It's Scorpius. Scorpius is one of the constellations of the zodiac. Its name is Latin for scorpion. Scorpius is one of the 48 constellations identified by the Greek astronomer Ptolemy in the 2nd century. It is an ancient constellation that predates the Greeks. Do you recognize this constellation? It's Orion. Orion is a prominent constellation located on the celestial equator and visible throughout the world. It is one of the most conspicuous and recognizable constellations in the night sky. It was named after Orion, a hunter in Greek mythology. Do you recognize this constellation? It's Ursa Minor. Ursa Minor constellation lies in the northern sky. The constellation name means the small bear or the lesser bear in Latin. The Great Bear constellation is represented by its larger neighbor Ursa Major. Ursa Minor was first catalogued by the Greek astronomer Ptolemy in the 2nd century. It is easily recognized because it contains the famous Little Dipper. It's a Ursa Major. Ursa Major constellation lies in the northern sky. Its name means the great bear or the large bear in Latin. Ursa Major is the largest northern constellation and third largest constellation in the sky. Its brightest star from the Big Dipper asterism, one of the most recognizable shapes in the sky, also known as the plug.